going on, guys? TombeokleHQ back, and welcome to another video. This video is a tutorial on how to design your own Minecraft skin. This video is not like super professional, like all of the details. This is just the basics you'll need to get started to make your own original Minecraft skin. So the website you will need to visit, or the website that I use, is minecraftskins.net. This will be linked in the description below if you need that. To start off, you can go up here on these tabs or search it. You can look up either if it's like a movie character you want to use or anything. You can download skins, or for my tutorial, I will be using the mobs tab to show you. What I do is I use a base. So let's say you want to have a Vex skin. And then you click on it, and then right here has all the options. If you just want to have a Vex, then you can just download it. But if you want to edit it and change it, like I'm going to show you, you click on the edit key, and it brings you to this. And you can use your right mouse button, the left mouse button, sorry, to move around like this and to drag it around. So these are the layers. These are the body layers, so you can turn off the left leg or the right leg, or the outer layers like the outside, such as these details on the back right here. You can turn them off or on or whatever you want to. But for the sake of this, I'm going to quickly erase these because I will not need them. Okay, now that that's erased, because I don't need it, you can start by getting some inspiration. So for this one, I'm going to just make a suit. So what you do is you can go with the fill, and you can say you just want a black suit. You can just fill the arms black to start off. Well, and make sure it's not on the outer layer. You can undo if you do it wrong and turn off the outer layers. And then you can fill in all of these so that it's kind of like the arms of his suit, and you can do that with this and this too. And then you always want to not forget to remove the legs and do the bottom just like that. And so there are a couple of steps that I use. This one is, so if I want to make a suit, I have to make sure that I get every single area on this guy just like that for the suit, for the main suit, so I don't have to worry. So like, it doesn't really matter what you do. You can just go with, you can just stick something like that underneath it. It doesn't need to be perfect at all right now, at least, because this is not the step where we fix everything up. So this is what it would look like. It doesn't really matter if it's even or not. If you want it to be even, then go for it, but that's not really the case. And when you do this level, you got to make sure that you fill in what you want. Like the white would go up here, and then you would fill the rest in with black, just like that. So that he has a shirt on underneath, so it appears that way. So even if you lift your head up, you can still have that there. I will be making a tie. So the color selector will pop up once you click on one of these colors, and you can go, let's see, I want to make it a red tie, a bright red tie. There we go. And then I can go like this, and then make a tie for this guy, just like that. And now, there you go. He's wearing a tie. Okay, next on the list is the sleeves. So for the sleeves color of on the sleeves, to refine the sleeves, and any of the edges, I like to use a lighter color. So for this, I'm going to use a gray color. So I'm going to make sure it's gray, and then I can go on the edges of this. And I can go on the edges and refine it so it looks more, so that, see, there you go. You can do that to refine your character. You can do that to refine your character if you want to. You don't have to. I think that some suits have this trim on it. You know, it's really just what you prefer. So for the sleeves, I also use this here. I also go with a suit trim like this for the wrists, which in my opinion is really needed, because what is a suit without the trim? Because these little touches make your character look more professional, because even though it's not shaded yet, we are going to still, it still looks cool if you just want to leave it at this level. You know, it's not the worst in the world, so it doesn't really matter all that much. But at the same time, later in this, I will show you the shading process. And now, if you do it this way and fill in all these, you'll need to use the select a color and select the color you want, and then come in here and fill in these black areas, or whatever color you choose for the suit. And this color is just to start it off. I'm not actually going to use this as the official like skin color of the arms. I'm going to use all of these, like observe these patterns and kind of like do something random on it. I decide where the light's coming from. So you can go like light is coming this way or whatever, and then you grab your shade and you go darker. And you say, since the light's coming from here, let's fill in a little bit of this side. Let's go like this, like that. And you can stick like one here to make it a little bit different if you want to. And then you can go a little bit lighter and, you know, kind of fill in the edges, like the ones that are right next to it, with a little bit like, you don't want it. So you can change it dark, and like I did, and go dark right here and like make a pattern on the opposite side you want light to come from. And then you can go up a little bit, just a little bit, to go with a little bit lighter, and put those in areas that are in between the normal color and the super dark, so it kind of transitions a little bit. So you can see that tie looks a lot better than it did. See, it's got a little bit of depth to it, and it looks a little bit cooler. So you can do that for the entire thing. Like with this black, you can take, let's see, I want the black, and go select color, black, and you can go a little bit lighter, just a little bit. Since that's the black color, you can't go really darker. So on the blacks, you got to use grays. So like this, you can go, let's just say, since the light's over there, you can do a little bit of shading on this side of the suit, like that. You know, it doesn't have to be the most complicated. going to do for a suit. So it's a little bit shaded, but when I did my, like the hat for my character, I put a little bit more time into the shading, made the colors more on a wider spectrum, and it made it look more interesting. But next, you can do that with everything. Like on those, you can make like the edges of the bands darker on the edge, on the sides. You know, like make this side darker. You know, make it a little bit dark over here. Put it dark right there. Make that side light, and then you can make it dark in here. Just like that. And then you can go and click on the original color and go a little bit less extreme, and you can make a little bit of a gradient. You see there's that there. You can put one of these here. You can put them in between it, so like it kind of gives it a little bit of a contrast. Like you can put that there and that here, so it gives it a little bit more of a color difference. Makes it a little bit more interesting. So you just like that. So basically that is what you'll do. Just use, say I said light will be coming, shining on in this direction. So it'll kind of play a part on where your lighter edges are and where the darker places are on your character, so that it makes him look a little bit more 3D. Just like, so like I forgot this. So I would click on this. And then just basically just make logical like light spots. So like his back, there's going to be a shadow there on his back probably. You know, just pretty self-explanatory shadows. And you can go a little bit more complicated, like this tie and the edges like this if you want to. That's your decision. But basically that is how you do it. That is how you design your own skin and make it look a little bit more professional than. Thanks for watching this video. If you would like to see more videos, make sure to like and subscribe. See you in another video. Bye.